Okay, welcome. I want to do a demonstration of the portable disk drive. That's really a simple ESP32. At the moment I'm supporting roughly all the releases that I have at the moment, including the C6, C3, S2, S3, all that kinds of things. This project was based really on the work that Muhammad Rizul Islam has done. You can see his video also in the description. It's very nice work that he did. Okay, the demonstration will be for Arduino, but you can also use it for PlatformIO. In this case I will just copy all the files, just download everything as a zip file. Then if you go to your download folder, you will see that file. I extract all the information out of there, so you will roughly get what you see here. The first thing really what you should start is get from the root, the SD root, because that's the files that you really need, and this is really where you could also put everything what you want. You need to at least have the index. I would recommend the log.txt file, because that file will just start logging. If it's not there, you will not get any log files. So just copy that to the root of the SD card. I've got a small SD card reader in this device at the moment, in this laptop, and that's all you really need. The Falcon is really to just have, let's say what you see here, the small Falcon icon on top of there. You can make that yourself. There are lots of YouTube videos about that. Okay, then you need to eject it and roughly insert it into your device that you have already prepared. As I said, I've got all different kinds of hardware settings, and you can also see them in, let's say, the hardware directory. You will see here, in this case I have the S3, okay, this is the JPEG, roughly. Well, this is the board that I'm working on at the moment, that I did the testing on it. What you will see here is just simple S3 and the card interface. Got some extra LEDs there as well. In this case there is also a temperature sensor. It's not used in this project, but for other projects. And if you really want to go into the schematic, where is it? The SG PDF, and here you will find the total schematic. And you will find these MISO and MOSI pins. You will find them later in the definition. You can change them. That's the great thing about the S3. Okay, then going back to the download where we were. As I'm going to use it for the Arduino IDE, I will just remove these and put them directly higher, because that Arduino always wants the directory name and the ini file to be always the same. So okay, yeah, roughly that's it. I just open the server.ini file. With a little bit of luck, everything will be correct. Because I've got the S3 device already connected, you will find the S3 here, and if you go to here, select other boards. It's also called dev. what was it? ESP 32 and S3. Search. There are a lot of them. And I usually take this one for my development boards. And normally it should show here the USB connections. Okay, that's that way. Then it should cancel. Let's try it another time. Cancel. It is already seeing it. Select other board. Oh, the reason why it was not plugged in yet. It always helps. So, okay. There it is. Okay, then it was the ESP 32 S3 board, and then I usually use the dev module. Yeah, that one. COM6 in this case. And you say okay. If you will find here in the configuration for the S3. You will find all the pin numbers, but these are the default pin numbers. You can change them around if you want. So what is roughly included in here? We got the Wi-Fi manager, and the Wi-Fi manager is ready to use to set up the Wi-Fi parameters. The Arduino over-the-air update, I will come to that back one later. It roughly has, of course, Wi-Fi, web server, all that kind of things, and it has the NTP time server as well. You can put the serial debug port to something else if you want, really depending on yourself. If you go through the code, there are a lot of setups for all kind of different processors. I also got it for working for the C3 and the C6. The C6 at the moment will only work with the Arduino 3.0 and higher version, and not the 2.0 version. And that is the 1st of April 2024. But let's say it also works on all the other devices. I've not tested let's say the really new ones. I've not tested yet, but I will update them when I have them available. Roughly, what you can do is load anything from the SD card. Yeah, that's it. Roughly, there are some nice features in the resets as well. That's all the decoding, all that kind of stuff. This is the part for the Wi-Fi manager. If you don't want that one, then you really need to set up your where is it? It's the Wi-Fi manager. Else, then you have to set up your Wi-Fi passwords in the front of the beginning of the file. But I personally do not recommend to use that. And this is really the starting over-the-air updates that you can do that as well. Yeah, roughly that's all the installation. This is a part of the let's say the reboot message. Yeah. And log that will write to the log file. Let's say there are quite some nice things here. Let's say also the date and time macros. Well, logging. This is what I would said. If exists the log file, then it will write to the log file, and that's roughly this message, and it has the date and time in there. Yeah, things to notice here really. Okay, it has to handle the over-the-air update. If the over-the-air update is busy, I try not to do anything that takes a long time. because if you do, then the over-the-air update will fail. In here, let's say I've got a number of loops. Let's say this is the day loop, the hour loop, the minute loop. In the minute loop, I will check the Wi-Fi if it's still there. Otherwise, I will try to disconnect and reconnect. And this loop is roughly every second. At the moment, I have just a blinking LED, just to let me know. Okay, it's still live and working. And let's say remove the upload busy flag, decrease it if it's still there. And this is really for the boot pin. If you press that for 5 seconds, that's this 5 seconds, then it will reset the Wi-Fi manager passwords, so that you can reconfigure it if you change the different Wi-Fi configurations. Okay, then with a little bit of luck, we can just press upload, because we have the ESP32 selected COM6, so that says it's compiling. So that will take a few minutes, and well, we have to wait on that one. As I said, all different versions of the ESP are supported. Also the ESP 8266. As you can see, download is successful already. Just takes a few seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. Okay, reset. As you can see, it is connected. It was successfully. This is the Wi-Fi manager. It says, okay, that's saved the IP of the SSID for the Wi-Fi, and it's connecting. It has a nice address there. And it says also the SD card is initialized. Okay, if we go to that address, I already had it here. In this case, I did not. So, this is roughly what you will get. You get the Falcon. That's this part up here. The index. This is the index that you have. And roughly this is this whole editor and system. And if you go to the log files, now you can see this is the log files, what it is logging today. And this is in the morning, okay, two times, that was it. There's all kind of nice information in there, what it was, let's say your build date and time. So that is nice. You can also have the temperature of the chip if it's available. Not that that's so interesting, but okay. You can make a test file here. Say test.txt, and you say make file, and then you can say testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed there. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's say Ctrl S is save, and then you can go back, and then you will see that's that. You can also upload a file or anything like that, what you want to do. You can download a file, and it's I personally find it very enjoyable, especially if you make APIs, REST APIs. And so that you have your HTML page, that you can edit the HTML page to get all the information what you need from your API, and that really works nice. What I also wanted to let you see, because at the moment what we did is we did the S-through through the USB 2 port. If we select another board, or not really another board, but the same board, so the ESP32 S free space dev module, so that one. And as we could see, it's this one, yeah, the NAS S3. Yeah, I've got some other things also on my network. And you say okay, yeah, and now it's connected through Wi-Fi, and now you can even just do an upload. This password that is admin, and you say upload. The password, you can see that in yeah, this is the location. Where was I? Yeah, if you're not using the Wi-Fi manager, then you can put in here your passwords, and the Wi-Fi where is it? Oh yeah, in settings. The Wi-Fi manager, you can set the passwords allow. Okay, yeah, probably the first time it will fail because it did not find anything. Yeah, then because it was blocked by a firewall of Windows. So second time it usually works. Okay, as I said, here you can set the settings. Where is it? Autoconnector device name connects. Oh yeah, you can set the password here as well. Yeah, and default it's admin. But you can set it also to something else. And as you can see, it really goes very fast, even faster than USB. So normally I use this part. So it's done. So as you get back again, if you go back to then the editor, and we do a reload, you can then just see you got another reset, because that was the upload. And what you see here as well, the time changed of the build, so you know at least that it was updated correctly. So that was that. Shall I tell some more? Wi-Fi. Yeah, and I will also put when you first install it, you need to connect with your mobile phone to the access point for the Wi-Fi manager. I will put some screenshots in there as well, and hope you enjoyed this. Up to the next time. Thank you.